It has been an extremely difficult task to release a popular sneaker on a website powered by Shopify for everybody involved across the entire year of 2020. You've probably tried countless times, just like myself, to purchase something on a Shopify website and failed miserably. Up until right now, they have just figured it out. The perfect, absolute best way to release a sneaker on a Shopify website has been revealed. It is now live and completely possible, and probably going to happen a lot into 2021. So in this video, I want to outline what that is and tell you exactly what you need to do to purchase a sneaker on a Shopify website when this release procedure happens. We just saw this happen for the release of the Bodega Nike Dunk High Legend. It was the absolute hands down best way to release a sneaker on a Shopify website, and I want to explain to you guys what happened. So let's go and start diving into this release and tell you how to cop manually on a Shopify website in 2021. So to get it started here, be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep it locked to the channel. My goal for 2021 here on the channel is to help you guys get the sneakers that you want. But as for the video, if we dive right in, I want to use the example of that Bodega release that I mentioned to explain how this Shopify drop works and what you should do to prepare for future Shopify releases. So if we check out what Bodega did, they communicated all the information about the release on their Instagram and on their website. If we take a look at their Instagram, you can see that they announced the release of this sneaker would be at 12 o'clock noon Eastern time. So fast forward to the day of the release, and at 11:50-ish, so about 10 minutes before the drop, Bodega put up a password page onto their website, effectively closing out the website, making it that nobody could get onto the site. If you typed in any URL with Bodega, it automatically added /password because the website was closed. A common misconception with this is that there is some password looming around, or people always ask, what's the password? How do you get in? There is no password. The only people who have it are the people at Bodega who just put it up as a wall to effectively close out the website to both manual users and, more importantly, the people who run bots. They want to just close out the site to make sure nobody can get in. And what they did next is the next key thing that actually did stop the bots. So what you should do as a manual user is, as it gets right and close to that 12 o'clock or release time, keep refreshing the website, but just type in, the actual URL of the site and not the /password. And as soon as they remove the password, the website will be live and you can see what you have to do next for the release. Now, we saw a very similar release procedure for the Concepts Turduncan release a few weeks back, where they did the exact same thing, and it was, again, a perfect release. So what happens next for Bodega in this case was they remove the password page, and you see immediately a banner on their homepage that says to click here to try and buy the shoe. So the key thing here is when you hit that button to shop the shoe, it actually took you to a brand new website. The new website was actually unreachable by any information. Bodega never posted about it. The only way to access it was from that link on their homepage. So you had to go onto their site, you had to click the button, and it would redirect you to the new website, which actually had the sneaker live. So that's important for two reasons. Number one is it benefits the manual user who goes and looks on the site to try and find the shoe. They're going to naturally click on the thing on the homepage, and it redirects you to the correct place. And number two, it's going to stop all the bots. The way that the bots work is they put in all these keywords and potential early links and information to try and scrape the entire website to find the correct link of the shoe. But in this case, Bodega put it on a brand new website. So the bots did nothing because the shoe was not loaded on Bodega's website. It was loaded on the new website, which was actually called something like Hidden Internet Site. But again, it was only reachable by clicking that link on the home page. So now once you're at the actual page for the sneaker, this is, again, unattainable by bots because they don't know the URL. And you simply just go through the motions of adding the product to your cart and clicking checkout. So it's a pretty simple and easy process. The things to know here are just to still be really fast and add it to your cart and try and check out as quick as possible. The next things that come up to prevent, still, again, another measure against bots, is you get hit with a CAPTCHA. So in this case, they use a new type of CAPTCHA called HCAPTCHA. They didn't use the typical Google CAPTCHA because, again, bots can get through with that. And a ton of bots are not really used to this new HCAPTCHA yet, so it's another field to prevent that. You go through the question, and then you go through a potential CAPTCHA, whatever it is, you just try and go as quick as possible to get to the Shopify queue page. People, and we all have known the Shopify queue for a long time at this point. Sometimes it drags on for a long time, other times it's a bit shorter, but in this case, because it was all pretty much just the manual users, the queue was pretty short. So in my case, I think it loaded for about 1 or 2 minutes on that page, and then it just showed up the checkout screen, where you fill in your information, you check out as quick as possible, and you'll be able to get the shoe. Now, another tip here is that you should only go into the queue one time. So only keep open one tab. Don't open up a million tabs with a million queues. Shopify is going to know that and put you back a little bit further in the queue because they see you're trying to make multiple attempts as just one person. Again, it's going to look like a bot because you're making all these different requests. Whereas, a manual user who's using one browser, Shopify is going to know that and reward them by getting them through a little bit sooner. So as soon as you get to the checkout page, you've seen this before on any website that uses Shopify, all you have to do here is just check out as quick as possible. You don't have the shoe secured. Even if you get to this page, it can still go out of stock. So you do really need to check out as quick as possible. Another tip here is to just use the autofill function that most browsers have. On Chrome, you can access that by just clicking up on the top bar, go to preferences, and then you'll see the autofill tab. Literally just fill out your information, and any field, whether it's Shopify or anything else, you can autofill your information. So that makes it really quick. You can do the same for a credit card as well, and then you just push submit order. It'll load for a few seconds. It'll tell you whether you got it or not. But if you get to that point and you're quick enough, you should be able to get it, and you'll see the confirmation page. At that point, you know you will have gotten the sneaker. Bodega did everything possible to eliminate bots from being able to purchase this shoe because they did it on a separate website, put up a CAPTCHA, made it completely fair for brand new and manual users. So they did an excellent job. I think they're going to continue to do this for a lot of sneakers that drop in 2021. Like I mentioned, we saw it for the Concepts Turduncan drop. And I think because it's the perfect formula that literally eliminates bots and rewards manual users, there's no reason for Shopify not to use it in 2021. So I expect we're going to see it a lot. If you just try and recreate everything that I've talked about in this video, you will literally be able to get through and purchase the sneakers you want that use this type of release method. So I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any other additional questions. I can help you guys get those answered. Otherwise, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys again real soon on the next video.